Yeah, hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Salesforce real-time scenarios. Today we are going to discuss about to the another real-time scenario on the flows. So in today video we are going to discuss about to the record triggered flows, how we are going to implement it by the record trigger flows with real-time use case. So here we are going to roll up mechanism to the case records to the parent object, which is a lookup relationship to the count of the both open and closed cases. So here use case is the how many open cases and how many closed cases with the lookup relationship of to the any one parent object. So how we are going to we can roll the for example we have the parent account is the account and case is the child object already we know. So how we are going to roll up to the how many open cases of the each account, how many closed cases of the each account. So if we have the master relationship, directly we can roll up the data. For example, if we have the lookup relationship, how we are going to roll up to the data to the parent object. So here we are going to discuss, here is the one of the custom object, that is the sales customers. In the sales customers object, it is a custom objects and relationship to the child object is the case with the relationship is the lookup relationship. So how we are going to roll up to the with the sales customers to the case object, click on to the new. So here we have to the two fields. Already I created the two number fields, number of the open cases and number of closed cases. So how we are going to roll up? Here we are going to implement it with the help of to the record trigger flows. How we are going to implement? We can see the step by step. Come to the flows. Click on the flows. Click on new flow. Here we are going to select by the record trigger flow. Why we are going to select by the record trigger flow? Either record creation time or updation time. We are going to update the data to the parent object. So that's why here we are going to take by the record trigger flow. Click on create. So here object is the case object, triggering point is the case object. Either record creation or updation time, we are going to select by this one. At present, we don't have the any condition. So first we have to check it by the, it is the case is the new record or updating the record. While the creation of the record, we are giving the new or working or escalated. These are all comes to the open cases. If status is closed, we consider as a closed case. So that's why here first we have take by the decision. So case decision we are taking the here is new or not. This is the our first decision. So how we are going to identify it is new or not. So here I am taking the one resource formula boolean is new. So boolean property. So we have the function is the is new function. It is returned to the, if it is new means it is returned to the true, otherwise it is returned to the false. Is new, it is written the true if it is new record. If it is updating the, it is returned to the false. That's why here we are taking the boolean property. Check syntax, click on done. So is new is equals to true, then only we need to execute. That's why here we are taking the, this is the decision. Click on done. When it is the new, we are going to update it by the data to the parent object. So here we are going to take by the parent object, update record in the parent object. So here we are going to take by the related records. We are going to update it by the related records, either parent or child records. That's why here we are selecting the update related records, update sales customer record. So it is the new decision, right? Is new. Just we are taking the label is new, update sales customer record. Here we are going to take by the any specific conditions. So that's why here we are selecting the, that is also fine. Update the related records with the triggered flow or specific values. So set by the, we have to the specific values. So that's why here we are selecting this current record. Oh, sorry, I think so. We have to select this one only. Related records, right? So that's why here we are going to select, that is here we are going to record trigger, and here we have to the customer. This is the sales customer. So now in this we are going to select to the updating the, it is new records, right? Always new records, nothing but the, it is the open cases only. So how we are going to take by the open cases? So here open cases equals to, if it is already might be existing any one of the records in previous, we have to add by the +1. So that's why here we are taking the one new resource formula number open case count number data type decimal. We don't have this 0. So for example, in this we are creating the one new company. In this by default value is the 0, right? At present we don't have the any case records, while the case creation time also it is the null values. So that's why here first we have to check it by the, if it is the null or not, it is, or any value is there. How we are going to check it? If condition logical. So in the logical condition, open cases greater than the 0 means already existing 1 or 2 or 3. So that's why here we are going to select by the greater than the 0 record, case record, and parent object is the sales customer name. In this number of open cases greater than 0 means already existing 1 or 2 or 3. So at that time we are going to add it by the +1. This +1 we are going to add it to the same variable. So why we are selecting means already it initially it is the null value. Null value plus something can't be possible. It throws an error. So we can't able to addition, right? Null values +1. It throws an error. So we are going to avoiding to the errors purpose. If it is null or not. Greater than 0 means it's not null or something one value. So already existing we have 1 or 2, 2 plus 1, 3, or already we have the 3, 3 plus 1, 4. This is new case, right? Creating. So counting this one. If it is this condition is not satisfied means it is the null. Then we can map it as it is first, consider as it is first record. By default value we are giving to the here 1. By default value we are giving to the 1 here. Okay, so here we have to the check syntax. Greater than 0, it is considered as existing. Already we have the some value in the open cases field. Then we can map it to the +1 addition to the existing value +1. So it is already null or something existing value. It is considered as the false condition. False condition we are giving to the, by default value we are giving to the 1. Click on done. So this is the new case scenario. This is new case scenario. We are going to updating, and at the same time which record, this related record only, right? We are going to update. Related records, here we are going to give it by the ID as well. ID, record type ID, no need for actually here, just we have to update the data only, right? Set the values to the customers, related record only, right? Here we are taking, no need for the ID here. So click on save up to here first, case open and closed count. So save. So this decision is the fine new. But for example, if it is the not a new, means it is the existing one, we are going to updating the data. So another decision we are going to take by the here. Click on edit. Is not new. So here we are going to take by the is new equals to false, means it is the existing, it is not a new one. It is the false, it is returning okay. And we have the status, current status is the completed and previous status is the not yet completed. That is we are going to check it. Case current record status equals to closed and prior value is the not closed, then only we need to execute. Why? Because means if you not given by this condition, it might be we are editing and save the record again. This flow will be the triggered and count will be the increase. That's why here we are going to check it by the prior value. Prior status does not equals to closed. So current value is the closed, prior value is the not closed only, then we need to execute. Click on done. Why? If you are not giving to this one, it might be your case already closed case record, edit and saved. Again this flow will be the executed and one more count will be the increased to the in the parent object and map it to the that is. So that's why here click on to the done. So it's not a new, come to the here we are going to update it by the again to the record, related records, not new, update sales customer record. Here we are going to select by the case record and related record is the sales customers. Now come to the here. So if it is going to the closed, right, so that's why here number of closed cases. Here also same condition. Earlier what we have discussed on open cases, same like if it is already null, means we are going to take it as the default value 1. Otherwise we are going to add it by the plus 1. That's why here we are going to take by the formula number closed case count, data type is the number 0. If condition, here we are going to take by the condition in the logic in this record sales representative number of closed cases greater than 0 means already we have the something value. So that's why here we are going to take to the plus 1. Otherwise we can, it is treated as a first record. That's why here we are going by default value 1. So this is for the closed case. Now we are going to minus to the open cases, right? It is the earlier one is the open. Now we are going to close the case. So minus 1 we have to do. So how we are going to do the minus 1? Click on to the here at this one and we have to change to the number of open cases. Here new resource again formula here, number data type, open cases count minus. Okay, we are going to minus to the open cases. Data type is the number. There is no any decimal points required. Here we are going to take by the existing open cases count. So record here, parent record sales customers, number of open cases minus 1. Already we have the 5 open cases, minus 1 it is we are going to map it by the fourth one, 4. If it is already existing is the 2 is the open cases, now we are going to the minus 1 to the 1 is the updating to the parent object or in the open cases. So click on done. So click on save. Click on activate. Now let's see how it is works step by step. I am creating the new sales company, sales customer record. For example, name is the Salesforce. Company code is the something SFDC I am giving. At present, we don't have the any number of the open cases, number of the closed cases in the parent object. Now it's save. After the saving, here we don't have any values. It's considered as the null values. Come to the related. I'm going to open one new case. This is the here origin. This is now status is the new and it is the new record. It is the new record, right? So that's why here come to the decision. It is the new record and here updating the case, updating the sales customer record. At present, sales customer record in the open cases null value. That's why it is go to the if condition default value 1. Okay, so here it is the default value 1. Open cases count now. Here we have to the it is the greater than 0 means it is present, it is first record. There is no values in the open cases. That's why default value is the 1. It's mapped by the default value 1. So now come to the here, click on save. Come to the details in the parent object. See here it is updated by the 1. It is updated by the 1. If you not write the like this condition, it throws an error. +1 if you give the directly, +1 if you directly gives null +1, it is throws an error. That's why we are writing the if condition here. If it is greater than 0, it is false. That's why it's come to the false condition is 1. Now we are going to create the another case. Click on new. Now we are taking by the web. This is the second case. It is also be the new. So it is also be the new. Now it is also satisfied by the new. Come to the here. Again updating to the sales customer. In the open cases count, already we have the 1. Greater than 0 means already we have the 1 now. So 1 + 1, 2. 2 is mapping to the in the open cases. Come to the here in the details. We have to check it by the 2. So like this, we are going to updating the each and every time new record is created in the open cases. Now we are going to check it by the closed cases. Come to the related list. I am going to close this case. Our first one, we are going to, this is newly created. So click on to this. This is the, we are going to change by the status is the close. So I'm going to open by this record into the another tab. Now we are going to close the case to this one, status change to the new to closed. So already we have implemented by the auto launch to flows to case a closed with the help of the custom button. Already we have in the previous video we have discussed already this. Now I'm going to click on to the close a case. Before going to that, in the detail page, we have to observe number of open cases is the 2, closed cases is the, there is no any value, that is as a null value. Now close a case. It is executed by the auto launched flow and again return to the our case detail page. Now status is changed to the closed. Come to the here, refreshing the page. Now we have to observe the number of open cases is the -1 and number of closed cases is the 1. Earlier value is the null, right? It is the considered as a 1. So that is the we have to change it to the open cases to -1 and closed cases +1. And I am coming to the close by the another case as well. We have the one more case also right here. I am going to open to the this case record into the another tab. So at present case status is the new. Click on to the close a case. It is status changed to the new to closed case. So refresh the page. See here status changed to close. Now come to the here in the detail page. This page also we are going to refresh. See here number of open cases is the close to 0 and number of closed cases to 2 and number of open cases is goes to the 0. So like this we are going to roll the child data when we have the lookup relationship with the help of the flows. So here first we have to the new case. So here we have to the check it by the here first it is new case, come to this is, then come to the, if it is the existing record, come to the, this is the scenario. In this scenario here it is executed, it's not a new case, status is the closed, executed by this one. So like this we are going to implement it by the real-time flows and roll up to the child data when we have the lookup relationship. Stay tuned for the more videos. Thank you guys.